What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with another episode of Moveset Monday. Sorry that today is coming a little bit late, sorry that this episode of Moveset Monday is a little late. It's because I'm actually graduating in like 2 weeks, and I had to get my final creative thesis in on Monday, and I also had work Sunday night and Monday night, so I was pretty busy. I was working both nights, and then I had to work on my thesis whenever I had the spare time, so I didn't have a chance to really work on Torkoal and then get a Moveset Monday out to it. So I'm coming a little late in the week with it, but here it is, Torkoal's Moveset Monday. To be honest, I did not really know what I was going to do with this Torkoal, because I really don't play PU that much, and I've almost never used Torkoal. I've seen Shady Penguin use his shell smashing set. I think he had it in the GBA like the first year. Did I say I said GBA. GBA is the right thing. I'm thinking DBL, that's the one I'm in. Which should be coming soon, in like a month or so, which is good to hear. Anyway, decided to go with the Torkoal. There's also like defensive sets. Obviously, base 140 defense stat is pretty awesome for Torkoal. It's like one of the best stats in general in the world. Not really, but it's really good defense. It has access to rapid spin and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool Pokemon. I decided to go with a weird, interesting set. It's a assault vest set that is kind of like a support set, but still offensive with an assault vest, while still being very defensive. It's kind of weird. Like it's meant to take any kind of hit, not really any kind of hit, but take hits and then still support you. So here, I'll just go over it. I've given it a slapped an assault vest on it because every move I wanted to use was an offensive move, so it figured getting that extra special defensive boost will be nice. White smoke, honestly, actually not that much difference. I think I'll actually go with shell armor. I like that better because I really don't want to get crit by anything. The moves are rapid spin, which is great, gets rid of hazards and stuff. Clear smog, which eliminates target stat changes, so if something tries to set up, like maybe a physical thing tries to set up like one dragon dance, you can probably come in, take a hit, and then clear smog even. And that's really nice. A good thing to have on your team, so I figured throw it on Torkoal. Then Lava Plume is a nice stab move, a nice powerful move. Also 30% chance to burn, so which is nice, like just as much as Scald, so you know how often Scald burns. And then Earth Power is just like one other coverage move that you can get. I thought about running things like Sludge Bomb. It does get Sludge Bomb, but I think Earth Power is the best. Like Sludge Bomb poison type lets you hit grass, fairy, and is that it? I'm probably forgetting, but I figured with the combination of fire and ground coverage is better than fire and poison coverage, because you're not really that scared of fairies anyway, because you're fire type. And I think the only real fairies that you have to worry about are like maybe what's the middle evolution of Florges? Flabebe? Floette? Floette's the baby one. I forget which one it is, but whatever that one is. And Dedenne, I think, is in this tier. So those are really the only things I have to worry about. So for the EV spread, I decided to go max HP, max defense. So you can just pretty much eat up all the physical hits you want. Look at that, max 416 defense stats. That's really, really good. You really are going to be eating up all of the physical hits. And then just the 4 in special attack doesn't really make that much of a difference, but at least Lava Plume, Earth Power are doing that much more. Merry Christmas, because you get coal for Christmas, because you're a terrible, terrible person. But since you guys are very patient with me and decided to wait for this Moveset Monday, well, didn't decide to wait, you had to wait, and you were patient enough to let me get this Moveset Monday out late to you. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I decided to give you guys a little bit of a reward by pre-making this PU team here, featuring the Torkoal that I just explained to you guys. So I'll quickly go over the rest of the team. We got Scarfdodrio, we got a specially defensive Luxray, we have a coiling, resting, shed skinning Arbok, which I'm really excited about, with Gunk Shot and Sucker Punch, Banded Lanoon, and a standard life orb Magic Guard Kadabra. So we are going to play some PU right now, something I haven't done in a really long time, but oops, I guess I need to change its ability. Oh, Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I guess it'll suck if I get like paralyzed or something, but whatever. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. So here we go. We got a battle. Contraire. All right. This guy's got a Dwebble, a Pure Ugly, Livani. It's gonna be Sticky Web, I'm sure. A Flareon, a Mischievous, and a Dedenne. Look, I was just talking about Dedenne. I think probably gets Crunch. I'm looking pretty good, honestly. I'm not too worried. He's probably going to lead Dwebble or Livani. And I think either way, I'm fine with leading with my Moveset Monday, my Torkoal. Ooh, he decides to lead with this thing instead. Mischievous. I don't like this. I kind of want to just like go into Dojo or something. Because I don't think this thing could eat up a Brave Bird. And if I'm Scarfed, I can outspeed it. I don't know. I think it's going to Nasty Plot right now. I'm just going to Lava Plume. Let's just see what it does. We've got an Assault Vest, so if he decides to go for a move, we probably can eat it up. Magic Coat. Fine by me. Don't care. Get that burn. Nice work. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. I guess I could just go for another Lava Plume. It doesn't seem to be offensive. Like, Magic Coat's not that common on an offensive spread. Goes Taunt. Fair enough. I'll just get a little bit more damage on you. I clearly do not have any moves that are going to be affected by Taunt or Magic Coat. So, this guy's just letting me get some free damage right now. Decides to finally go for the Shadow Ball. We actually eat that up pretty well, like better than I expected with the Assault Vest, which is really awesome. And now, can I go straight into Dodrio? So if I go into Dodrio, Dodrio, if I go into Dodrio, baits in the Dedenne, and I don't really want to deal with that thing. I should put Sub on this. Sub would actually might be better than Rest, maybe. Although Shed Skin Rest is really awesome. But maybe I should just go for Lava Plume. Or I should just go into this thing. I'm just gonna go into this thing on the Shadow Ball. Oh, he sets a timer on me. I haven't taken a long time. But Showdown's also being a little laggy too, so I think, yeah. Actually, he's probably gonna go right into the Dwebble after this, which can then allow me to go like double back into my Torkoal. What's taking so long? Okay, here we go. Goes for the Destiny Bond and dies to burn. Not a bad play. I probably would have tried to KO you with Lava Plume. I was like pretty close to just clicking Lava Plume. But let's see. I bet the Dwebble's gonna come in now, or maybe even the Pure Ugly and go for a Fake Out. And comes this thing. Can this thing eat it up? I bet it can, actually. Well, I don't want to deal with it. I'm going back into Torkoal. I doubt this thing can do anything to me. Yeah, I can eat that up all day long. All day long. And I have the Earth Power for this thing. It left. Okay, we're going to pause it, and I think we'll get another one. So we'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. This guy's got a pretty threatening team. I didn't know Armaldo was PU. I thought that thing was nice and NU. But whatever. He's got Tropius, which I find very scary. This guy's actually got a Quinlanding team, gotta be honest. He's got a Vespiquen, a Tropius, and an Octillery. Like, those are three of Quinlanding's favorites. Shout out to Quinlanding. What are we doing here? What's he gonna lead with? Piloswine or Armaldo, I'm thinking. Two things that Merry Christmas doesn't feel like dealing with. Neither does anyone else, though. That's scary. Well, I'll leave with Merry Christmas anyway. Catch some burns. Decides to leave with the Grumpig instead. I don't know what is going on here. I want to go into Colink, I think. Colink is my little specially defensive Luxray. And I think I just want to try to Toxic this Grumpig, because Grumpig is a fat pig. get the Intimidate. And he does get Toxic on me, which is unfortunate. But I will try to get Toxic on him. Probably going to predict the Crunch, to be honest. But I don't think he has any reason not to just stay in. That attack drop, though, can be detrimental. So he might want to switch out just to get his attack back to normal. So that's a really bulky team, though. So I think, honestly, Toxic will be nice on anything. And I think I can get a Dodrio sweep later on. So let's go for the Psyshock. I eat it up as we get the Toxic off. Eat it up. Does that speed me as well? I'm just going to go for some Volt Switch and try to get some initiative. Goes for the Heal Bell. That's annoying. Cram. I don't want to risk Dodrio that early. Let's switcheroo our Choice Band on this Grumpig. I like that. He's going to want to try to stay in Toxic, probably, expecting me to Belly Drum. That's basically what I'm relying on with this set, is people to think I'm Belly Drum, but then not be Belly Drum. Don't switch. Nice. Have that Choice Band. Goes for the Whirlwind. Fine by me. I don't want to knock off, so... But you're locked into Whirlwind, so let's just get the frustration off. Why not? Grumpig, Choice Banded, Whirlwind. Here we go. New meta. I'm also using a Dodrio, which is very Quinlanding fave. A lot of Pokemon down here that Quinlanding really likes. The Arbok, another one I'm thinking of. But let's see what he wants to do here. Frustration is going to hurt, and he can't hurt me. So, I think Frustration will hurt everything on his team. I think the Piloswine or the Armaldo, the only ones that could come in and safely take a hit. Maybe. I don't know. 319 attack. Not bad. 110 attack. That's pretty good. I need to get a better handle on the base and then the actual stat, like the correlation between the two, because that's like one of my weak points, is like knowing each Pokemon's stats and like how they compare to the other Pokemon and stuff. You just need to like study like speed tiers and stuff. That'll help. Yeah, I've been trying to get more into the Smogon community lately. As you know, I was trying to ladder in the OU suspect test, but also because the same reason I couldn't get that Moveset Monday out to you guys is the same reason I didn't have time to ladder up to voting Rex. So I was unable to reach 2700 coil, unfortunately. But I did get closer than I ever have before in a laddering on an OU suspect test, or laddering in. I got further than I have before laddering in a suspect test. So I'm gonna throw the timer on this man because I'm tired of waiting. And I'm also doing a lot of talking, so I think I'll hit the pause button until he makes a move, so we'll be right back. Okay, he's not picked a move yet, but hold on, Grumpig gets Whirlwind. I just realized that Grumpig gets Whirlwind, and that's crazy to me. But also, just, like, Dodrio has solid stats. At least it has the solid stats in what it needs. Like, 110 attack, 100 speed, that's not bad at all. And with the Choice Scarf, that's pretty powerful. I think the problem is it doesn't get, like, any good coverage moves. Like, as you can see, I had to put Brave Bird, Frustration, both stabs, both good stuff. Knockoff, also good, but then, like, fourth move, there's not really that much going on there, so I just threw Aerial Ace on, and if in case I need a flying type move without recoil. But it really does not look like Tension Sheet is going to be coming back anytime soon. And he didn't even leave either, so he's just sitting there, like, probably stoned out of his mind. And was just going to let the timer run out. So I'm going to pause it again until it completely runs out, so be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. That guy completely timed out, so I decided to get another battle, and we have one. Hopefully this one can go all the way through. We see another Grumpig. We also see a Bastiodon, which I hate, because it's just such a dumb thing. The Dene here is shiny, too. Ooh, that's Swoobat. Went to grab Dedenne. Ursa Ring, it's just a threat. Avalug is also here, which is kind of a problem because I don't really have that many special attackers on my team. Actually, what am I saying? I have 3 special attackers, but only 1 offensive one. But let's see what we got here. Honestly, Merry Christmas is pretty solid, I think. Yeah, Merry Christmas puts in a lot of work because he's probably going to lead with the Bastardon to get up his own rocks, which I can spin away, and I have Lava Plume for him. And then the rest of his team, like, I guess it kind of stops the Ursaring and the Avalug, but the other 3 are kind of like, yeah, not like counters, but they're okay. Let's see if we can get a burn. Goes for the Earthquake, eat it up, get a burn, get a burn, get a burn, burn, and he gets a Toxic Orb. That's fine. So he's probably, worst case scenario is Guts. Let's quickly go pull a switch into Dodrio. Because I think Scarf Dodrio outspeeds this thing, even if it's Quick Feet. And he's going for another Earthquake, I'm sure. I hope. If he's not, then we're making, like, the worst play of the time. Oh, damn it. I should have known that was coming, but I just didn't. Oh. Wow. That's dumb. That's really dumb, because I just lost now, pretty much. Unless Bandit Extreme Speed. Jeez, this thing is so weak. Whatever. Gonna do it anyway. Eats it up. And we lose 2 Pokemon to this threat. And we are in a lot of trouble. But we still have 2 defensive Pokemon and 2 sweepers. Unfortunately, the Bastardon walls this thing. So I will have to get rid of that before this can put in any work. Let's go Colink first. I suppose. Colink puts in a lot of work. Here comes the Dedenne, and I'm not afraid of this thing. I doubt it really has anything for me, so I'm just going to Toxic it right away. Don't want it to like stick around like setting up charge beams or eating any berries or anything like that. Decides to switch into Bastardon, which is a nice play. Predicting the Toxic, maybe. But I will Volt Switch into my Torkoal, I think. Yeah, eats that up, but that's what Bastardon does. Fortunately, it doesn't have anything, bar rest. It doesn't have anything to heal besides bar rest and leftovers, obviously. But we can hit this thing with Earth Power, 4 times effective. As he pulls the switch into his Grumpig. And we get the defense drop. But this thing is bulky as fuck. And I want to stay in on it because it can probably win 1v1. But those rocks are going to be annoying. But we'll get rid of him eventually as he goes for the Calm Mind. Which is annoying, but I can Toxic this thing and then roar it, even if it... and then roar it as well if it gets too dangerous. I can talk. I'm an English-speaking person, right? Wow, eating it up. Take that Toxic, and I think I'll roar on this next turn. Ooh, that does a lot. But get about. In comes a Swoobat, and we can Thunderbolt. The reason I'm Thunderbolting other than Volt Switching is because I don't want to come in on anything. Jeez, goddamn. Get out of my sight! Critical hit. May have mattered, I'm not sure how bulky that thing is or how much damage I can do. 227 special attack, not that bad considering like no investment. But that is great because that just evened the playing field a little bit. Now we're down to 4 versus 4 again. In comes the Grumpig again. I crit though. I'm gonna calc. Let's see if it mattered. I like this thing. Let's see. Colink, not Colink. Luxray. Blank set. I'll put 4 in special attack. Oh, he was at 2 times special defense. Yeah, you know, it definitely mattered. Can't help it, man. Do I want to roar? Is he gonna try to set up again? I should remember protect on this thing. Nah, I don't know. I like this set. I like Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'll just roar. I don't want this thing to stay in anyway. Goes for the Psychic. And we roar him out into his Avalug. And I will Toxic this thing. Weaken that all the way. Not all the way, but weaken it. Yeah, I shouldn't go for a Toxic. I should go for Thunderbolt. He has 2 things that can come in on a Toxic, so... Yeah, I get the Toxic off anyway. As he goes for the Avalanche, and we live it. And that means I can get a Thunderbolt off. Geez, this thing is going to be... It's unfortunate that I'm not going to have this thing, but that does so much damage. Because this thing really helps against the Dedenne. What are you going to do? Yeah, I can't coil yet because of the Bastardon. I think I have to go into my Kadabra here because I do want to save Torkoal for the Bastardon. And I don't want it taking rocks damage unless I have to. Fortunately, Arbok does kind of lose to the Bastardon and the Grumpig. So, that's unfortunate. Well, whatever. We're just going to click Psychic here. Because we in here, we're doing damage. We're Jawa. And down goes the Avalug. So, this thing is looking... Arbok is looking less and less important as time goes on. What is this thing going to do to me? Yeah, you know what? I'll hold on to this. I'm just going to go straight into Arbok now. Goes for the Nuzzle as we get paralyzed. And we have shed skin, so we don't care. And we will, I guess, just go for the Gunshot. Why not? Maybe I should consider running something to, yeah. But that, I should have predicted and gone for the double into Torkoal. But what is this thing gonna, it doesn't have, does it get Earth Power, Earthquake? Probably, but I don't think they're standard on this thing. Stealth Rock, Toxic. Protect. Goes for the Roar. Nice play. Nice play. Is this thing gonna, how's this thing gonna handle an Energy Ball? Eats it up. Goes for the Iron Head. Holy ham! This thing's a problem. This is not good, guys. I think we're gonna lose this match. Oh, a crit. That crit definitely didn't matter. I'm just gonna rest. Yeah, that Bastardon having Iron Head is such a problem. Goes for the Roar. Crumbs. Crumbs, crumbs, crumbs. Gonna have to sack my Arbok, I think. Oh my god, he's just gonna roar until my fucking Torkoal dies. Sorry for the French. Just the French in general. I'm sorry that they exist. Okay, it does go for the Iron Head. Are we gonna wake up now? Shed Skin activate? Nope, of course not. Let's go for a Sucker Punch because it's the only thing that damages it. But we're not gonna wake up. Anyway, he's just gonna roar into Kadabra, fortunately. We're gonna go back into Arbok. Hopefully he Iron Heads. He doesn't realize that Roar is gonna win him the game. He does. And we wake up. And we go for Sucker Punch. I mean, hopefully he just tries to KO. Like, maybe he's gonna realize that I'm trying to get a safe switch into my Torkoal, but you never know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost. I definitely played really risky around that Ursa ring, and I think it cost me. Sucker Punch does 0 as he goes for Roar. And yet again, I go into Kadabra. So I will go into my Arbok again. And hopefully die to a combination of Rocks and Iron Head. Not quite. Not quite. So hopefully he goes for the Iron Head here. He does go for the Iron Head, and we are able to sack off our Arbok successfully. So that we can now go into Torkoal. And we are in here. For Earth Power. I think you probably eat it up. Goes for Protect on my Earth Power. I mean, whatever. You knew I had Earth Power and would be going for it. So, yeah. Just wanted to get back up to full. And this is where we lose the game. Because I lose. GG. And I'll play it out. I'll play it out. Yeah, he's gonna call mine. I don't want to play that out. Damn it, I spelled it wrong. Damn it. There's an E there. Ah, I can't spell. I'm a mess. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. But it probably was entertaining, right? Okay, we out of here. Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, because it was pretty funny towards the end there, and we had some fun stuff going on early on with the switcheroo, and I like this thing. What's this thing called? Dojo. But it was fun. That was the only time I've ever played with this team, so that's why I didn't do that well in that last match. And also because I'm a weirdo and I didn't play that well. But that's Moveset Monday for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. And make sure to leave a request down below for next Moveset Monday if you have something you want me to try out. I'll happily do it. Other than that, make sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. No hate if you didn't enjoy it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I keep pumping out all this Pokemon content and it's awesome, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Is there something in the... Is there something right there? In the... sitting there? I don't know. I just noticed that. But something else I wanted to mention, because I reminded myself of the Delta Battle League, the conductor? I'm thinking Illumio Station. But the creator of the Delta Battle League, not recently, but a little while ago, asked if we should do Wi-Fi battle or showdown battles. And I wanted to throw that question out to you guys, because there's a few things there. I mean, not everybody answered the question. I said I would be fine either way, but we didn't really come to a conclusion. So I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think would be better? If we did Wi-Fi battles, I have confirmed that I would get recordings from a few people, and it would have. But the problem is, it would be post narrations. So if you guys want to see me see a Wi-Fi battle on the DS, but with a post narration, that'd be pretty cool. It'd be the first time on the channel. Not the first time, but it would be good quality because with the capture card, and it would be Wi-Fi battles, which would be kind of cool. The other option, though, is to do the Delta Battle League on Showdown, which would be cool because I'd be able to do live narrations, and it would just be easier for me to get Pokemon because I just make them, as opposed to having to get Pokemon from other people and put them on my DS. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave that in the comments below. And other than that, I've been talking for a long time. So guys, peace out. I'll see you next time. Keep dreaming. I love you. Yeah.